Hey, so you're thinking about building a house under construction, COVID hits, building construction costs go through the roof during construction time. What happens? Do you know? Let me just tell you, I had this happen for the very first time. Never heard of this before. Everybody thinks, hey, Alan, I'm under contract. What could possibly go wrong? Everything's totally fine with my house. No big deal. Let me tell you a story, because y'all need to hear this. Truly, I've never had this happen before. I'm going to walk through this new construction because it's just kind of a fun thing to do. Let me tell you a story. Imagine you and your wife and your two kids, and maybe your mama. You're moving your business to Atlanta, taking a new position in Atlanta, and you move your family down here. You find a rock star realtor. You find a house. You go under contract to have it built, and it takes 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months to have a really nice home built. And during that time frame, what happens if lumber costs triple? What happens if materials go out of supply? What happens if they can't get labor? What happens to that original price that you agreed to, and then all of a sudden things change? Let me just tell you what I just had happen. First time ever. I can't believe it's allowed. We're about 4 weeks out from closing. This family, literally, they moved down here. They moved to a corporate apartment. Then they had to move into a different location, waiting for the house done. The house has literally been built for them. They came in and they picked out the cabinets, the countertops, the flooring, the everything. We're about 4 weeks away, and I got a phone call that the agent for the subdivision called and said that the builder said they got with their investor and that they were upside down about $60,000 in the house on the build, and they terminated the contract. Think about that. They moved their family, they sold their home, they're down here, they're weeks before closing. I've never heard of that before. I didn't even know it was allowed. And they pulled up the contract, and there's actually a clause in there related to if the seller does not perform, that they can simply return their earnest money, no harm, no foul, and they're out. And here's why. Here's what's happening with that. Yeah, materials went through the roof during the time frame. So what's going to happen is the builder's probably going to terminate this contract, put the house right back on the market, and sell it at top dollar. Do you think that's right? In my mind, what I would do, and I've talked to some other friends of mine that are custom builders, they had literally built into their contract I don't know if it was an escalation or materials, something to do with the economy, that there's some material changes that take place during the construction phase that they can come back in, negotiate any of that, kind of be on the same page, working together to get that worked out. This person, this builder, didn't even come back and offer anything. They just terminated, didn't even give them a number and say, hey, pay the difference. Just literally walked out. I have never heard of that before. I've seen a lot of crazy things taking place in the industry. So people think, I'm under contract. What could possibly go wrong? Well, it happened. And you know what? I had a realtor on the phone crying, talking to me, because you know what? It's not about the house. It's not about the transaction. It's about a family. It's about their kids. It's about, dreams being shaken. They're going to have to stay where they are. What's the next plan? I don't know. But this is one part of what I do that's kind of crazy. So when you think, oh, I'm under contract, no worries. You better be sure you've got an unbelievable realtor in your back pocket. You better be sure you've got somebody like me helping you with financing to work through it. And you have the wherewithal to make good decisions and kind of navigate. Where are we going to be tomorrow with this? I have no idea. I will update you. But I just had to tell you. Crazy things happen. It's a crazy time right now in every industry, and even in the housing market, we run into the exact same thing as well. So, hey, if you've got any questions, anything that I can help you with, any feedback on this, I'd love to hear what your opinions are. I'm Alan Christian, your friend, your neighbor, your lender. Hope you have an awesome day. See you soon.